You can go anywhere to get the lies, but I know you came here to get the truth. Welcome to the alphasphere. Welcome to the alphasphere, the only place on the planet that's totally engulfed in positivity and totally submerged in alpha energy. I'm your host, Dr. BOA.
It looked like I was bending over grabbing my ankles, but I would trade my ex for meeting Chris Brown 100 more times. So definitely really, really right there.
And the main reason that I broke up with you is because you've been cheating. This Chris Brown thing is just some extra bullshit that I've been dealing with since I met you. You feel what I'm saying? So the whole point, the icing on the cake is I'm not finna play these internet games with you.
Was you cheating on?
No, I leave niggas. But I move fast. But cheating? No, but I'll leave you for another nigga quick.
All women are open to other men who she believes would be a better choice. All women are always looking at all times. Just like your phone is always scanning for a Wi-Fi signal, women are always scanning, always, 100%. Doesn't matter if this past Wednesday she gave you a Valentine's Day card, made you a steak, gave you a beach, doesn't matter. She could break up with you today, and you're going to say, well, but just 2 days ago we had Valentine's Day, and I took you away for a weekend, last weekend, to a bed and breakfast. Like the wind, man. Like the wind and the weather. Scanning like Wi-Fi for a better signal. Every last one. Put the mechanisms in place where you are not shell-shocked and broadsided and blindsided.
If a woman wants you and she's into you, she doesn't want to go do things without you. You have to draw a line and say, okay, these things, I ain't gonna do these things right here with you. Now, I can't do them right there. But she wants you to do everything with her. Let's check this out, man.
Which meet and greet did you have? This is from...
This is from Columbus.
Oh, Columbus.
Yep. Literally after my picture went viral, my boyfriend broke up with me about a week later after arguing because he felt like Chris was too close on me. I'm just like, it's one of the most respectable pictures.
Now, I want you to think about a woman saying that's one of the most respectable pictures. That's a scallywag mindset. Now, watch what else she says.
It looked like I was bending over grabbing my ankles.
Her definition of a disrespectful picture is her bending over, grabbing her ankles. If she's standing straight up, it's okay for this man to be on her butt like that.
But I would trade my ex for meeting Chris Brown 100 more times. So definitely really, really right there.
A few moments later.
You see what I mean, man? It's okay for that man to be on her butt like that.
I'm the boyfriend, but of course I broke up with her, but she don't want to mention that she was cheating before we even ran into this problem. The Chris Brown thing was the icing on the cake. And as far as Chris Brown go, these light-skinned, you know what? Shania, do not get on the internet and try to act like, oh, you don't need me. You don't need me. You needed me when you moved to my house. You needed me when I had to co-sign on the car for you. You needed me then, but then you go meet Chris Brown, and I broke up with your cheating ass. And the main reason that I broke up with you is because you've been cheating. This Chris Brown thing is just some extra bullshit that I've been dealing with since I met you. You feel what I'm saying? So the whole point, the icing on the cake is I'm not finna play these internet games with you. For starters, you're not, everybody can rah-rah and Chris, run it. Like, he corny. So if I see him, if I meet and greet with him, you already know what's up. So you need to stop playing with me and acting like you didn't need me, because you definitely needed me.
Man, she's a scally, bro. And this guy did the right thing because this is her mindset.
I would trade my ex 100 more times in order to meet Chris Brown. One time.
Scallywag mindset. Groupie mindset. Groupie mindset. Bro, let me tell you something. Man, I am not dealing with no woman who has no... Listen, I'm BOA. The only woman that's gonna get in the right position in my life, she got to be my groupie. If she ain't my groupie, man, I ain't dealing with no woman who ain't my groupie. I ain't doing it. They're the same type of thing, man. Let me tell you two things that men deal with that make you a sucker. If you got a woman that got her head on a swivel when y'all out somewhere, man, if you ever seen your woman look at another man while y'all out together, don't think she ain't doing it. But if you see it, come on, bro, you got you a scallywag. It's because it's about respect. It's about respect. And women don't even do it intentionally. If a woman is out with you and somebody else catch her eye, bro, when her loins get excited, it shuts her brain down. She forgets she's with you. She forgets to respect you. She forgets to act like she respects you, at least, because the woman don't respect you. Am I saying, bro, that when your woman ain't with you, she don't look at people? She may, but it's a respect thing. The woman don't respect you if she does. And don't confront her about it. Just know she did it. Stop confronting a woman about it, because the best thing a scallywag can do is tell you a lie and try to convince you that a lie is the truth and the truth is a lie. That's one of her greatest skills. This man going town to town, man, meeting hundreds of women every night. This woman was willing to give up her ex just so she can meet the guy. And I get it, man. The guy's a celebrity, but if your woman is that type of woman who values celebrity over substance, she's a scallywag. She's a scallywag. So when I tell y'all this, I want y'all to understand this. I'm not saying go out and wife up a single mom or be with a single mom. But being a single mom is not the worst thing a woman could be. Being a scallywag is the worst thing a woman can be. A woman could have been married for 10 years and have one kid with her husband. Her husband was in the army. He died in war, and now she's a widow. But she's a widow with a kid. She still qualifies as a single mom. There is no saving grace for a scallywag. A scallywag is just a scallywag. There is no saving grace for a scallywag, brothers. I'm telling you. And so even with a bro, I'm not telling you to go out and deal with a woman in a negative manner and treat her bad. Boy, let me tell you something. I don't care nothing about a woman's feelings. I never have. I never will. I don't care nothing about a woman's feelings. But I'm not going to intentionally, brutalize a woman's heart or any of that, man. And that's period, because, I don't deal in emotions, period. I'm not going to do nothing to her heart. I'm not going to step on it. I'm not going to pick it up. Her heart is her thing. I ain't the 5 heartbeats. A heart is a house for love. And I've learned that it don't take much to get, man, I'm not finna do that, bro. I'm not finna build up no heart. I'm not finna break no heart. I'm not finna deal with no heart at all. I'm finna live my life, and if one want to be a part of my life, then she gonna understand the way she must live hers. And a scallywag can never do the things that need to be done. Not in my life, not in your life, unless you want to be a sucker for a scallywag. Like when a woman go out to this concert by herself, she come and go as she please. Bro, I'm not finna deal with a woman that come and go as she please. Yeah, somebody told me once in the comment, said, man, it sounds like you want to control a woman. Yes, hell I do. If a woman gonna be in my life, she gonna be under my control. She gonna be under, if she want my provision and protection, she gonna be under my control. Everything I provide and protect for, I control. You understand? If I can't control, you don't get provision and protection. It's the same thing with a child. I'm gonna provide, but hey, listen. If you're not gonna understand that you got to do this child and be a mother to this child the way I say, then you go ahead and do your thing. You do the protection. I'll do the provision. And that's just how it is, bro. You got to live your life a certain way, and you got to make sure that you don't get yourself caught up in a situation that you don't need to be caught up in. And no man should be caught up in a situation with a scally. Don't get caught up with the scally, homies. Don't do it. It's not worth it, brothers. Getting caught up with the scally just isn't worth it. There's a bunch of things that are worth it, but getting caught up with a scally isn't one of them. Don't do it to yourself. You meet a woman, man, she a scally, she wants you to treat her like a queen. I'm gonna treat a scally like a queen? Where they do that at?